Everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cyril. I have been a stem cell researcher for many years, and this is why I can tell you about the science behind skincare ingredients. And for today's video, I want to do the opposite that I've done in my previous one, which is basically to tell you what to not buy from the ordinary. So for the first category, I want to have a look at the acids. I have to say that the portfolio of acid from the ordinary is pretty excellent, and it is I would say hard to compete with it, especially for the price point. I would say that there is mainly one product that I found a little bit redundant, I would say, which is the lactic acid at 5%, because they already have a lactic acid at 10%. Lactic acid is an excellent acid. It is also naturally occurring on the skin, and there are actually some nice scientific data that tend to show that the acidic pH of the very top surface of the skin could be due to the lactic acid. And I remind you that our skin pH is between 5 and 5.5, and this is extremely important for the chemistry of your skin barrier, which is also one of the many reasons why you should never use any form of soap on your face, because it has a basic pH. So lactic acid is excellent because it is occurring on the skin. It is an excellent peeling, but it is also very mild and very humectant because it attracts a lot of water, but it is a bit redundant. There are not a huge difference between 5 and 10%. Definitely, to see any effect with those low concentration of lactic acid, you will have to use them at least 3 times per week, preferably in the evening, and go pretty hard with your moisturizer. And I would go straight away with the 10% over the 5%. In the peptide categories, they have, I would say, several serum. Definitely the best one is the Buffet with the copper peptide, which is a more affordable version of what they have in the Neod brand, because both of them are owned by the ECEM. So this one is definitely worth a try. However, the Matrixyl and the argireline, I would say so. One of the reasons, because the science to back up those peptides are not really amazing, which is why I would not solely buy a product that contains Matrixyl or argireline, but I would prefer to have a serum that has a different blend of peptides, like the Buffet, or even better, the copper peptide, because with those one you already have the Matrixyl and the argireline plus other ones, so you are potentializing, I would say, the potential effect that they may have on the skin, because it is far from being proven, which is not the case for copper peptide. If you want to know a little bit more about copper peptide, check my video about CIL, C-I-I-L. I'm going to link this video from Nayod, where I'll tell you much more about this peptide that is definitely a super interesting peptide. In the retinoids category, they have either retinol or the Granactive. To my knowledge, they were one of the first brands actually to come up with this new active, which is Granactive. Granactive is the trade name. It is sold by Grant Industries. And Granactive, the active molecule, is hydroxypinacolone retinoate, which is an ester of the retinoic acid. And currently we don't have a lot of data about Granactive. I definitely have to do a full video about this active to exactly tell you what it does. And I have to say that for now, I would go straight away with the emulsion, but I won't buy the Granactive unless you are in your early 20s and you do already want to incorporate retinoid. In that case, I would use it and probably even go straight away with the 5%. If you are very, very scared, start with the 2%. But overall, I would not buy it on its own, because we are just missing some proper scientific data, especially for the synthesis of collagen, which is one of the most important effects that retinol and especially tretinoin has on the skin. So the last product from the ordinary that for sure I will never recommend, and I will ask you to stay away from them, are the sunscreen. One of the reasons is simply because they don't have a proper SPF of 50+. And if you are new to my channel, please consider to subscribe to my channel, and you will knows also that I never recommend any sunscreen under SPF 50 plus. One of the reasons is because with an SPF of 50 plus, you have less UVB that will be transmitted to the skin, which is something that is so important for your skin health, but also in terms of aging. The less UV that will go inside your skin, the better, and those one are far too low. For now, unless they come up with an SPF of 50 plus, I will not recommend them. So comment down below and tell me what you thought about this video, and if you have, of course, any questions, I'm always happy to answer you in the comment section. If you like this video, please thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and ring the little bell to not miss any of my new videos. You can also follow me on Instagram. I have a lot of stuff over there, also shorter videos. And thank you so much for watching me, and I will see you next time. Au revoir, bye bye.